Hello and welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today is going to be about graphic novel. So one of my lovely subscribers asked me about graphic novel recommendation, and I don't have a lot because I don't read a lot of graphic novel. I do have a decent collection, but not a lot of reading. I still have, I'm looking at my unread shelf, and I have about four on my unread shelf that I haven't read yet that are signed by either the author or the illustrator for those. Well, in the future I will talk more about those. And I think I have another collection of Miss Marvel, I think, which I haven't read, and I do own a few and it's sitting downstairs in the other bookshelf. So I don't read a lot because a lot of the ones that I'm really interested in I can't find here. It's hard to find them to get them. And I know there are two booktuber that I think has a better collection than I do, which is Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading. So you can follow her either on our YouTube channel or on her other platform, her Instagram, and she does share quite a few different rare ones I've never seen graphic novel. And also Musical Tati has shared a few of hers as well. She does follow more I would think well-known graphic novel that I've noticed that she's shown. But overall those are they have more bigger collection to me than I do. But the ones I'm going to talk about are ones that I've read recently. I had the last one I read was literally like I read this morning before I did this, because I had those two on my shelf and this was like a push to finish reading those, and that is Paper Girls. So Paper Girls, I have Paper Girls 1 and 2, and I believe there's 6 in the collection. I think there's 6 volumes. So I'm definitely going to continue. And this is basically these young girls who are paper girls. And one day they somewhat got into this parallel world of 1988 when they're 12 doing the paperwork, and then 2016. So there's something going on. There's a lot of alien or not sure of where they fit in and how they're into two different worlds at the same time. The younger self, older self. It's interesting. And the reason why I really picked this up is because of Brian Vaughan. And Brian Vaughan is also involved with another graphic novel, which my favorite graphic novel, which I will talk about later. And so I definitely want to continue with this. I think it's cute. It's definitely not for kids. I mean, even though they're 12 years old, but I don't think it's it's not as graphic as the other ones that I own. But I don't know if this is definitely for kids, even though the characters are young. I don't know. But I think the illustration inside is cute. Let me show you a little bit so you can see inside. So give you an idea. I think it's pretty cool. It's colorful, and it's interesting. It's easy to follow. It's very easy to follow. The next one series I want to talk about is probably one of my most I would think like treasured, because it is historic, and that is March. So I read March 1, 2, and 3. And I think this is just a wonderful way of talking about history, the civil rights movement, in graphic novel form. And John Lewis, I think, did a great job as telling us his story and his experience. And the illustrators in here really like came out. And I love this. It's just very easy to follow, and it gives a really good history where I feel like a younger audience can get into this and learn something, because it is based on history, it's based on facts. It is, I mean, it's not the same as reading like his book, but I think you still can get the message and the experience and the things that he wants to share in this. But yeah, definitely a collector's. I think everybody should own these. Like, these are definitely collector's kind of book, graphic novels. Love them. The next one I got was because the hype was there. I got it about a year before the movie came out, and I really wanted to get into this. I was just like, yes, 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 yes. And that is Black Panther. So I have the 3 by Tallahassee Coates, yes. And this is the 3 that he did. There are different series in it. And you know, sometimes people are like borderline with this. Is this really just a comic or just a graphic? This is the graphic novel version. But I didn't think they were that great, just to be honest. This one was just okay, and I feel like it got better for the second and the third one. The storyline, sorry, the ring light is crazy, but because these are glowy. So this one was just this one I kind of like better. It's not the same as the movie, so if you're gonna pick this up thinking you're gonna get the movie version, it is not. It's a different storyline. It is has more. It still has that more superhero kind of feel to it, and a younger him in, you know, learning things about himself, his family, and that kind of deal. But it is it's not I think I gave 3-star mostly. I think one of these were 4. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read these. But it did get better after this. I think most people, when they read the first one, were just kind of like, okay. But it did get a little better if you stick with it. But I do have these, and I did read them. So now we're gonna end with my favorite graphic novel, period, and that is Saga. Guys, I have all 9 volumes, and I've read all 9 volumes, and they are taking a break, and I believe they will be coming back out soon with 10. But I think from when I picked up the 9th, I believe they said they were going to take a break from the series, but the series is not done. Definitely not done. I read the first time I picked this up, it was during the hype when it came out, and it was a few years ago. And I remember just like thinking, oh my goodness, let me see, because you know, I'm not a graphic novel person like that. And then when I picked this up, I picked up from the bookstore, and I went on the train on the train, and I did not know what to expect. And I'm reading, and it's getting interesting, and then when I bucked up on a page that was just like, what the hell am I reading? I mean, bad enough you have a woman here with her, you know, boobies and the baby milk, drinking his milk. But when I got into it and I saw the pages, I was just like, yeah. And I was surrounded with people on the train who were actually looking, because I do that too. If I'm on the train and somebody's reading a book, I'm usually nosy trying to figure out what they're reading. I was a bit embarrassed, so I shut that book real quick and put it in my bag, because I realized this is adult. When I tell you there are some shock values in this, there are some graphic. I wouldn't even open it to try and show you guys, because I don't want to open it and accidentally open a page that's not PG. So it is an adult graphic novel, but it is very good. This is a story about these two, how they are from 2 different worlds, and one you know, what at the time was imprisoned, and one helped escape, if you could say that. Can't give you all the detail on that, but they fell in love, of course, had an offspring. So they're, throughout the whole series, there are people who are trying to hunt them down, trying to you know, get them, whether they're dead or alive. They're trying to find them, and all the things that's happening to them each way, and the little baby, as the baby grow, and you know, certain things that they give to, like if you can see, she has wings, the horn, they're completely different, but they love each other. So there's that love, there's a bit of a, you know, the romance all entangled in this, but they kick ass. Like, she don't play. They are like fighting for their life. Everywhere they go, there's always somebody who they're not sure who to trust, who is on their side, who's, you know, will send, you know, to get them. And the freaky people that they meet along the way. There's a particular, I can't remember which volume, where there was this ghost, and I thought, oh, she was just the perfect nanny. But and I like that. I like the one of their the grandmother, and there's something that was revealed. I mean, they touch on everything you could think of. I mean, I think they pushed the limit in this graphic novel, like really pushed the limit. Because the things that I've seen in this graphic novel had me like, what? But I love it. I couldn't get enough of it, and every time the volume comes out, I'm buying it and I'm reading it, period. So we are up to 9, and I don't even lend people this. Like, I think I bought Mel volume 1, and she liked it. I won't even lend anybody these. Like, this is one of those like graphic novel where you come to my house, don't ask to borrow because it's not happening. So I love these. These are my favorite. This is my favorite graphic novel series. If you haven't, get with it. Get with it. It is as good as people say. And it is it's long. I mean, it's their short read, but the series is I think they're just gonna keep going and going. Especially, oh my God, guys, this one I finished this year, a couple months ago. The way they ended this, I was just like, how did you end this like this? It's just, the ending on this was everything. I was just like, like, where's number 10? We need number 10. Like, they knew what they were doing, because they take a break, but the way they left us with this crap and like, we're gonna take a break. No, you don't have time for break. We need to know what happened after. So get with Saga. Get with Saga. Period. So I am going to end it here. Yeah, these are heavy, guys. Woo. And so if you have any other series that you really enjoyed, leave a comment. Let me know what else, what kind of graphic novel you're into that you've read that you really enjoyed, because I'm open to other graphic novel, as long as it's not too much Marvel, like, you know, that I like different kind of graphic novel. And so I might just show you the other ones that let me see, my unread bookshelf. I don't know what I did with the 4th one. So on this one I have one, and this is anthology, and I got this at Book Festival like 2 years ago. And this one, I've read 2 of the stories. There's quite a few in there, but I read 2, and this one, I believe they mostly think of this more of a comic, more so of a graphic novel. But I haven't really got too much into it, but it is interesting, and the ones that I've read, and you know, so this one I really should finish at some point. Then I got Killing and Dying. Now this one, I did start, didn't get that far in. And this one, I did meet the author, and he signed it. And this was at Brooklyn Book Festival as well. And then the one I got, only because it was listed on the Man Booker last year, and I haven't started it. I know some people were saying it was blah, but you know, it's on my collection, so I'm gonna read it. So we'll see how this one works. And I don't know what I did with the other one, because I know I have 4. Can't remember what the other one is. But I'm gonna end it here, guys, and just let you guys know this is what I have. I'm always looking for more to add to my collection that I think I will get into. But you know, just let me know, recommend which one you think I should get into that I haven't. And for my lovely subscriber that asked, hopefully, you know, you might pick one of these up and like it, especially Saga. Get with Saga. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. Bye.